What's up guys, welcome to another PICKLEli video. So to be honest, I'm not sure what I should call this video or categorize this video. So I have my next pickleball shoe right here that I'm gonna be using that I want to show you guys because I think it looks pretty nice. But I don't think I can talk about it enough for a whole video or meaningful video. So I might just make this a podcast video and talk about the other shoes I played with so far and what I think were the better ones and my favorites, etc. Maybe even the value. So I guess welcome to another Dink About It podcast video. So let's wind back 2 years ago. I was playing pickleball at Lifetime Fitness with my Crocs. I was known as the guy that always plays with Crocs and still beat people. Yeah, I played with Crocs, my Salihi Benbury Crocs, for maybe legitly 6 months. I think actually 6 months, because I would still go to outdoor parks and play tournaments with them. I played all my 3-5 tournaments and even my first 4-0 tournament with Crocs. So I think I played with Crocs for maybe 6 months. But yeah. So also, disclaimer, I'm not the most well-versed in reviewing pickleball shoes. I played basketball for more often, so I had a better grasp of that, but I think I can manage. But anyways, play with my Crocs. I still sometimes play with my Crocs if I'm too lazy. So quick story before I actually talk about my first pickleball shoe. This sponsored player from 11624 was trying to help find David, the owner of 11624, a partner for the 4-0 PPA in Atlanta. So this was a year ago. And he recommended me also because I was running my pickleball tournaments and it would be a good, connection. So yeah, I was down to partner with David, but then the sponsored player was like, you should probably wear some real shoes if you're gonna play with him. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get my first pair of pickleball shoes. So I did some research. I think my brother actually wore real shoes. So yeah, my brother told me about Foot Doc Zach and told me to watch his videos. And I watched a few of them, and I think his consensus favorite was the Mizuno Enforce Tour 4s, and that's what I chose. So yeah, that was my first pickleball shoe in the white colorway. And honestly, spoiler alert, it is my favorite pickleball shoe to date. Honestly, I have no complaints about that shoe. It's actually one of the most comfortable ones I've owned, and nothing else is bad about it, honestly. So that's what I would recommend if you're looking for the best shoe on the market to date. I would recommend that shoe. Also, it has a 6-month warranty on the outsole. So if you go through the outsole and see the foam, I guess, you get within 6 months, you get another pair for free. So technically, I don't think it's boy math or girl math, whatever it's called. But I think technically it's $70 a pair, which I think is reasonable, even for a frugal guy like myself. That was also part of the reason I chose that shoe. And honestly, yeah, I think all things considered, if you consider it $70, it's great value for what you're getting. I played pretty often, maybe almost every day for long durations. So yeah, I broke through that outsole in less than 2 months. So it was an easy warranty for me. And the process was pretty easy, honestly. So you just have to show them a picture, I think, and then they'll send you one. The only issue was all the ones I liked were out of stock. So I had to wait maybe 4 months or something for my next pair, which was a long time, but yeah, that leads to my next shoe. So since I didn't have my warranty pair, I needed to find a new one. And I'm a frugal guy at heart, so I want to find a more budget option. So I started looking around for more budget, good performance shoes just to try it out. I think I just didn't want to buy another pair when I had a warranty eventually on the way. I chose, let me look right here to get the exact name. I chose the K-Swiss Hypercourt Express 2s. So I think Footdog Zach had a decent review on this. Not as good as the Enforce, but yeah. And I had some like coupons for Tennis Warehouse that I got, or gift certificates. And it ended up being basically $69. So honestly, I don't remember too much about that shoe. I think its durability was not too good, but like there wasn't any glaring weaknesses of the shoe, unlike some of the other ones I'm about to talk about. Also, I don't think it had the outsole warranty, so you can't get that if that's important to you. So moving on, like I said, I'm a frugal guy in a lot of aspects of my life. So I tried to find another budget-friendly shoe, and I think I was just researching or like just snooping around, and my next shoe was the Fila Speed Serve Energized LE in a white, navy, and red colorway. So this was probably my least favorite shoe for a variety of reasons. So I think it looks pretty ugly, honestly. I just got it because it was $35 each shoe, which is very tough to beat. And I bought 2 pairs. So honestly, I'm not too picky with like cushion and stuff since I came from Crocs. Like any real shoes should be, or any real shoe should perform better than my Crocs. But I actually had my first like pickleball injury from this shoe. I was playing on like a newly surfaced like Lifetime court, or like newly made, actually. Yeah, newly surfaced Lifetime court. And then I was wearing a relatively new shoe. So I guess there wasn't dust on the court or anything, but for the first time I like tweaked my knee because I like suddenly stopped way too like quick. I was just like trying to slide, and it just caught on the ground. And I think there's like so much surface area on this particular shoe because it's like all flat. Like the groove is just like all herringbone, like all flat. And it just like stopped real quick, and I tweaked my knee, and I have no ACL. So that's why it tweaked. But also I never had that issue with any other shoe. So yeah, I guess you could say I get what I paid for, which may be true, but I always like trying to find the good deals. But yeah, this was not one that I am happy with, and I would not recommend this one. Also, to add insult to injury, physical injury, the eyelets sucked. I think, well, to be like, just to clarify, the eyelets are the things you put your shoelace through. And I was like, I just tightened my shoes pretty tight in general. I just pulled tight and like tie it. I think that's normal, but yeah. So one day I just like pulled it, and then I just like hit myself in the head because the eyelet broke. So to fix this, I took a knife and then like poked another hole in the upper. There's like a cage thing out of leather, but yeah, I just poked a hole in it and put the shoelace through it, and it didn't feel the same. So yeah, it just didn't feel good, and I just wore it because I had no other shoe. Yeah, would not recommend. So then I guess I didn't learn my lesson, and my brother found a good deal on like some head shoes. Let me see right here. Specifically, it was the Head Revolt Pro 4.5, and I got it in the banana colorway. There was like black, white, and banana, and I just chose banana. My brother kind of was like, why'd you pick that color? Or like, why'd you pick yellow? And I'm just like, I personally like yellow over just plain black and plain white shoes. Let me know what you guys think. I like yellow, honestly, if it's like the main color of a shoe. Kind of reminds me of like the Bruce Lee Kobe's. So that was like my thought process, but Yeah, I prefer the Bruce Lee Kobe's over some like, you know, plain white, plain black Kobe's. So I just took the same concept, but he's made it seem like the whites were just like the superior color. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Anywho, it was basically 50 bucks each pair. I bought 2 pairs again. This time, it didn't injure me at least, so that's good. The only downside I would say with this shoe is I do think it sits a little higher than most shoes, so it just feels a little bit not the most like stable, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it's stable, but I just feel a little higher off the ground than other shoes. Like I just feel like I can move better with my Mizunos or something, you know, than this one. Like I tried playing basketball just for fun, like with my friends, and I think I preferred, for my knee, I preferred playing with my Crocs than these ones, just because I didn't want to get injured. So yeah, if that says anything, like for pickleball, I think it's fine, but pickleball is less moving than basketball. So yeah, they kind of just sit a little higher off the ground than most shoes, like compared to my Mizunos. And I wouldn't say it's unstable, but it's just a little bit more off-putting, I guess. Like I feel very comfortable in my Mizunos or something else. I can just move however I like. This one I can on the pickleball court, but like when playing on a basketball court, like actual basketball, just for context, I preferred my Crocs over the head shoes for my injury purposes. Like I didn't want to get injured, so I just chose to play with my Crocs over playing in these shoes. But yeah, I think it's just a little high off the ground. It's a little higher than I would like personally. But yeah, that's my only downside with this shoe. That being said, it does have a outsole warranty for 6 months. So technically, if you buy only 1 pair, because it won't let you do it on 2 pairs. So if you buy 1 pair, you get it for basically $25 if you find the same deal I did. And $25 is really hard to beat. And unlike the other Fila, I would recommend this one a lot more. Just for timeline's sake, I lost one of mine at Lifetime of my heads. Then I wore my other pair. Then my Mizunos came, wore those. And then I had another head pair come that was a navy color, which I don't like as much as the yellows, but yeah, that's just the timeline of where I'm at right now. So I still have my navy ones. They're holding up okay. They're pretty durable, I would say, honestly. So if you're looking for a budget option, I would recommend those actually. But yeah, here we are right now to my next shoe that I haven't revealed yet. You can see a green box, and for context, I was at Premier Racket Sports. I wanted a pair of the Enforce 2s just to try it, the Mizuno Enforce, or I don't even know the name, but like Wave Enforce Tour. I guess it's just no 4. I said 4 earlier. But then I saw on the shelf this shoe right here, and it looked at me kind of funny, so I got it instead. But yeah, check out Premier Racket Sports if you want any pickleball or tennis stuff in Georgia. But anyways, I kind of spoiled it, but it is a Lacoste shoe. And yeah, I looked at it on the shelf and it looked really nice, so I got it instead. Let's see what I have right here. Oh, yep. I got these bad boys in the cream colorway. It is the AGLT23 Ultra. So yeah, I honestly think this is one of the best looking pickleball shoes. Like the cream colorway, it probably doesn't look that good in the video because my background is kind of creamish itself. But yeah, in person, it looks really clean in my opinion. Despite what I might wear, I do enjoy fashion to an extent. Like I used to watch Richie Lee videos a lot. I used to like wear more streetwear style, but not anymore. Now I just wear Crocs for comfort, but I do think it's my own style. So yeah. So yeah, I like cream colorways, you know, like gray, olive, like neutral colors, like the 2020, I guess 2020 streetwear style. But so yeah, I do like my creams, like neutral colors, grays, olive, etc. And these just look nice to me. Honestly, I don't like the Lacoste logo on the shoe. Like I think on a shirt it looks nice, but on a shoe I'm not sure. But on this pair it looks good. Other ones not so much, but yeah, maybe the cream's just pulling me towards this answer, but yeah, I think it looks really nice. And I think it just looks very unique as well with the you know, I guess the woven material. Definitely a different look than most pickleball shoes, but yeah, I am looking forward to trying these out and we'll let you guys know. Please like, comment any ideas you have for me, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. I'm just trying to get 1,000 soon so I can get monetized. But yeah, and if you don't mind, please follow me on Instagram at PickleLi. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support you've given me already. And just let me know what you want to see next, and I'll do it probably. See you guys next time.